Will pressures from Empower Oversight about unsealing Hinman's speech be the deciding factor in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit? By the way, XRPL wallet Gatehub adds new card funding options for EU users. Also, does XLM have a significant price correlation with XRP? Finally, is Ripple winning against the SEC better than Grayscale launching a spot Bitcoin ETF? Stick with me to the end to learn more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 28th of February. Prominent nonprofit corruption watchdog, Empower Oversight, has supported Forbes Roslyn Layton's motion to unseal William Hinman's documents. Empower Oversight noted that the document needs to be unsealed regarding an alleged conflict of interest of a former SEC executive, William Hinman. Jason Foster, the founder and president of Empower Oversight, said, "The public deserves answers from the SEC as to what exactly the agency knew about Hinman's speech and when they knew it." According to Foster, the Securities and Exchange Commission has been preventing all attempts by public interest organizations, including Empower Oversight, from uncovering all forms of conflicts of interest at the agency. It cited some instances where the SEC stonewalled its attempts to expose conflicts of interest within the commission. The corruption watchdog asserted that the SEC ignored its request to access records of communications involving some of its officials. Despite the setback, Empower Oversight has recorded breakthroughs in its quest to expose conflict of interest at the Securities and Exchange Commission. In May, Empower Oversight released a document suggesting that Hinman had a conflict of interest while working at the SEC. The nonprofit corruption watchdog noted that Hinman should not have declared ETH a non-security due to his undisclosed financial interest with an Ethereum-related company, Simpson Thacher and Bartlett. Empower Oversight also disclosed that Hinman violated SEC's rules by meeting with staff from Simpson Thacher. The development raised suspicions within the XRP community, as many believed Hinman made the controversial speech in 2018 due to his direct financial interest with Ethereum. This sparked widespread interest in Hinman's document, with XRP enthusiasts eager to know the content of the drafts of the former SEC XX controversial speech. For context, the SEC handed over the documents to Ripple in October after 6 court orders. However, the public is yet to gain access to the documents due to the SEC's move to keep them sealed. Forbes senior contributor Roslyn Layton recently led the charge to unseal the documents. As reported by the Crypto Basic, Layton filed a motion to gain access to the documents to clarify whether Hinman's interest in Ethereum motivated the speech. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. On the other hand, Gatehub has launched a card funding option for its XRP Ledger wallet. The XRPL wallet and Gatehub disclosed this in a tweet yesterday, noting that it will be available to all Visa and MasterCard holders in the EU. It also offers users zero deposit fees using the option until April 1st. Unsurprisingly, the XRP community has received the news positively, with some wondering when it would be available in their regions. In response, Gatehub Chief Executive Officer Inej Punjakar has hinted that the platform plans to launch the same feature in the United Kingdom soon. Working on it, Punjakar wrote in response to a customer inquiry. Gatehub launched as an XRP wallet in 2014. It has expanded to support other XRPL coins, allowing users to store and trade them. The wallet is available for desktops, with mobile apps set to launch soon. Gatehub, aside from being easy to use, is unique as it offers support for fiat currencies. Notably, before the launch of this latest feature, the platform's inbuilt fiat deposit options included SWIFT and SEPA, supporting currencies like USD, Euro, CNY, and JPY. However, these required users to comply with Know Your Customer procedures. Notably, per the Gatehub website, the platform plans to launch a Gatehub card to enable crypto payments soon. Recall that Gatehub announced an integration with some wallet last November to allow some users to access about 13 stablecoins provided by Gatehub. The partnership will see the stablecoins used as on- and off-ramps for some users. In addition, Gatehub stablecoins are also utilized in some's latest XRPL-powered retail payment solution, as XRPL token payments are automatically converted to the retailer's preferred Gatehub stablecoin by a DEX. Furthermore, EGRAG Crypto, a prominent XRP perma-bull, has asserted that XLM has a significant price correlation with XRP. The analyst disclosed this in a tweet yesterday, pointing out that the price difference between both assets is usually within a 30 to 40% range. Consequently, he predicts that a higher XRP price will likely lead to a higher XLM price. It is not unusual for crypto assets to move in tandem, as higher Bitcoin prices often lead to a broader market rally. However, noting the average percentage price difference between the two assets with significant links and similarities is interesting. EGRAG, using an average price difference of 35%, places XLM at $1.05 if XRP surges to $3 and $9.45 if XRP surges to $27. Meanwhile, despite EGRAG's analysis at press time, XLM is trading 76.5% lower than XRP at $0.090, with an over 400% price surge required to reach XRP's price of 38 cents. It bears mentioning that Jed McCaleb developed the Stellar network, which hosts the XLM token. Notably, McCaleb was also one of the founders of Ripple, with a stint as the company's chief technology officer, just as he currently is at Stellar. Like XRP, Stellar also touts XLM's capabilities as a bridge currency. Recall that EGRAG predicted that XRP would kick off a bull run on July 1st. The analyst arrived at this prediction by pointing out that the previous XRP bear market lasted 27 months from 2014 to 2017. The XRP perma-bull has since revealed that the target of this potential price run is the $80 price point, which, following his analysis, should come around May 2024. However, all of this depends on history repeating itself. In the short term, the analyst pointed out that the asset faces resistance at the 300 moving average. According to EGRAG, the 50 moving average, which traders usually use to identify short-term trends, crossing the 300 moving average upward would present a strong buy signal. Now, to our question for the day: is Ripple winning against the SEC is better than Grayscale launching a spot Bitcoin ETF? Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Paul Barron Network, a cryptocurrency YouTube channel, has asked crypto community members to indicate a crypto-related event that could be a major win for the nascent industry. In a tweet yesterday, Paul Barron Network asked its 81.4K Twitter followers to choose between Ripple's win against the Securities and Exchange Commission or Grayscale launching a Bitcoin spot exchange-traded fund, ETF. If you had to choose only one, what do you think would be bigger or better for crypto, Ripple case win or Grayscale spot ETF, it said. Interestingly, many people noted that Ripple winning its case against the Securities and Exchange Commission would be better and bigger for the entire cryptocurrency industry. It is noteworthy that both events are important to cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Grayscale launching a spot Bitcoin ETF will allow more institutional investors to gain exposure to the world's largest cryptocurrency. The move is expected to increase institutional investors' appetite for other crypto assets, including Ethereum, XRP, etc. However, if Ripple wins its case against the SEC, United States policymakers will be prompted to establish clear regulations for the U.S. crypto industry. It bears mentioning that the Securities and Exchange Commission is involved in both events. Grayscale, a digital currency management company, has been committed to launching a spot Bitcoin ETF in the U.S. However, the SEC has consistently rejected the company's request, claiming that spot Bitcoin ETFs are prone to fraudulent and manipulative conduct. Grayscale's last request for a spot Bitcoin ETF was rejected in June 2022, prompting the company to file a lawsuit requesting a review of the order. If Grayscale's request is approved, more institutional investors would likely join the cryptocurrency bandwagon by investing in the spot Bitcoin ETF. Meanwhile, Ripple has been in a lawsuit against the SEC for over 2 years. Recall that the SEC sued Ripple and 2 of its execs for offering unregistered securities in the form of XRP. A federal district judge is currently analyzing the evidence in the case and is expected to give a ruling soon. Some XRP proponents, including Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, believe the judge will rule on the case before the end of June 2023. A win for Ripple could pave the way for clear regulation, especially when the industry lacks regulatory clarity. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.